Not bad. Second shot here on the first. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this one to kick right. Outstanding shot. High quality. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. Distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Well, usually Tont Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Well played, mate. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
I like the look of this. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. And let's have a look at Tont Finau.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. This one looks to be slightly offline here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the current standings. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water, so anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tont Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tont Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we are at the 5th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That could play. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Currently 4 under for the round. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
You like that, didn't you? Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh, nice looking putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Oh, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? "13 feet to the cup."
This one to save par. This really looks good.
And now over to Tont Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This is their 5th shot. Oh, almost went in. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
We've reached the 8th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. That's some good golf right there. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looking better.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Going with the hybrid. They get a little ground draw here. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This for a birdie run. Is tracking.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position. Nicely done.
Sitting at 6 under, currently leading.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That's nicely done. Let's take a look at what Tont Finau's up to.
He's currently in 3rd place. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, 2nd shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Playing this shot from the sand. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, come on, sit. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Surely it's going to.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead, and that will take him to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 8-iron here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Get in. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Leading by 5 shots after that. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Well played. And let's have a look at Tont Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, and how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Let's return to live play now. This putt to get to 10 under par. It's tracking. That's inside the range. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And now over to Tont Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 11 under par for the round.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This one might need to set. Oh, that was pure. Let's take a look at what Tont Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
This one looking really good.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Getting ready to play their third.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.